Alright. I'm happy that you're here. Because we will be starting the 12th episode of our questing solo only series. Last episode we actually did the first page 41 of this account. We bought 10 prior to becoming level 41, and we played one, and we still have 9 left. We still have 1 Goblin King's skull left and 2 necklaces. That's not a lot, so we definitely would like to farm a few more items. Also, before we start any other page 41, we should buy the sword that is super important at level 40, which is of course over. Alright, and this is the sword that I was talking about. It's called the Sacrifice. It unlocks at level 40 and it costs 50k bounty. Right now we have 107k bounty. As you probably noticed throughout the entire series, we never dropped below 100k bounty, because in the first episode we actually started with 100k bounty, so that was our initial starting amount. Which I was not, and still am not, sure where it actually came from. I actually did discover that you get at least 50k by starting a new account, so that's the amount that you get. So it doesn't matter a huge lot, but for now we will just stick to 50k as our base value, which is something that you normally wouldn't get. Eventually we will probably spend it on another Ring of Karma if we need it. That will just be so it speeds up the progress of this account. It doesn't do anything else. It doesn't give you any advantage in the game, so as a guide or anything that doesn't affect this playthrough at all. But it does speed up the play, so that's what we will be spending the money towards, and we will always spend it on a Ring of Karma if we have 50k to spare. But for now, definitely the sacrifice is very worth it. I didn't even talk about the damage, but let's get to that right now. It's 26 damage, and that's actually higher than the Shura, which is unlocks at level 60, and it's 25 damage. But the drawback of it is that it's 1 more weight, which is not a lot of course, but the biggest drawback is that its delay is 450, which is a lot higher than any other sword. So you can see, for example, this has 329, yes, 329, this has 339, and this is 329 as well. So basically it's a lot higher. Even the chain sword, which is a drop from the mecha, that has a delay of 399, I guess, so it's basically 400, and that's also a really high delay compared to all the other swords. But yeah, this is definitely the highest delay sword in the game. But still, let's buy this and let's equip it, because it will make our pages a lot better, a lot faster, simply because the delay does not matter while you're doing any kind of butterfly. So either it's regular butterfly, double butterfly, or triple butterfly. The delay for those attacks doesn't matter, so the delay is not an interesting stat, just for ground slashes, so that's something that we should look out for. Alright, and since we just recently unlocked the ability to play page 41s, I don't see any reason to play anything else, and of course with our newly added sacrifice, let's get into it. Alright, I won't probably want to record like all the pages that we will play. It will get repetitive in the end, but I have to say that all the pages, like page 41s, they're not easy, so all the pages will still have some sweat to them, I guess, or some tension, where it will be interesting to see whether I make it or not. But yeah, definitely this page I will still record it, since it's the first page of the episode. And let's see if we, first of all, if we can complete it, and second of all, if we can get some decent loot from it. Oh, and by the way, I didn't show off anything of the sacrifice yet, but yeah, the sacrifice, as you can see, hopefully it does quite a bit more damage, a lot more than the Golden Goblin Club, which is 20 damage, and this sword is actually 26 damage. So that's quite a bit more, and especially if you're considering that you hit a lot of enemies every time that you hit with the sword. Well, not every time, but usually. And as you can see, like if we ground slash, it's super slow. So you cannot do the 2 slashes and then sword. Instead though, what I will do is usually just hit once, 1 ground slash, and then do the butterfly. I keep messing up a few times, but yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. And yeah, with that, the sword will be definitely this sword will be the go-to weapon for all pages. Together with hopefully a high damage and high DPS gun. DPS is damage per second, which is incredibly important for. I was just a little bit late, but no interesting enemies were killed there, so they were all either raw meat or seasoned meat or something. But yeah, so what I was saying is that the DPS of a weapon matters more than the total damage or something, because the total damage of the machine gun is usually the highest. So if you're going for total damage, you're going for the machine gun, which is the go-to weapon for every boss. But for pages, you actually want a high DPS weapon, because you want to take care of your problematic enemies quickly, which will be the stunners, which will be the shamans, and that's for mention. Of course, you have the same thing for prison and dungeon, but you will have different NPCs. But the problematic NPCs, you want to kill them as fast as possible. That's why DPS matters. And after that, those are out of the way, then you can continue to sword again. Alright, and that is, yes, let's get into the third round. I'll probably be quiet this round, and you can enjoy this round with some music. Alright, and that was the third round. Let's go on to the fourth round. This usually, like, this is the best map in the mansion rotation set, like, of maps, the rotation of maps. This is the best map for sure. It's just a pity that we're getting it on level 4. As you can see at the top right, we're progression 4 or 5. So this is the fourth round. That does mean that the fifth round should be... It's always, by the way, that's what it is to mention. All the maps that you get in order are connected to each other in the actual map, like the actual map mention. If you open a deathmatch on mention, you will see that some, like all of the maps are actually connected to each other. That does mean, what I was saying is that the fifth round will be a map which is connected to this map, which are actually all bad maps. So if you get this map, it's good, but you actually really want to see it as the last round. The second to last round, if you get it as the second to last round, that means that your fifth round will be a difficult map. Let's heal up and not die, by the way, here. All these shooters do quite some damage over time. Really want to get all these mages clumped up, or stunners, however you'd like to call them. We did get the 2 shamans of this round out of the way already, so... Alright, and that is 2 more NPCs, yes. It's always 176 KOs that you should have right here. Oh. Alright, and no box there. Nope. Then this round will be the last round, and as you can see, it spawns there. That means that is the connected map where we will be going to, and that is the same map that actually we got on the last round of the first page 41 that we played on this account, which is actually the corridor map or something. It's not the long corridor map, but with the this one. It's difficult to explain. There are like 2 corridor maps, that's why. So alright, let's drop our mats and let's stay here, for example, and play this carefully. Oh boy, I got stunned. Oof. Yes, okay, there was no surviving that. I was really hoping to kill the stunner before he could get to me, but he actually managed to stun me first before I could kill him. So yeah, okay, that's actually the way to show how easy it is to fail page 41, that is. So alright, let's get into the next one. Alright, and that's 176 kills. We actually had the same exact things. Yeah, we got this map on the 4th round, and this will be the 5th round. Yeah, it actually usually only matters which map you get on the last round, so this will be a rematch. Usually the first 3 rounds at least don't matter at all which maps you get. They're usually doable anyway, regardless of the map, because the NPC spawns are just okay. It's by the way notable that on the 3rd round of the page 41, the most stunners spawn, so that's actually not a round not a round to take super lightly. Let's play this a little bit careful again. Shoot the shaman, yes. Oh, I think I picked up my meds, that was a pity. I will probably need those. Oh boy, that was dumb. That's, by the way, the method that I get for this page. It's either going all out and trying to kill them all as fast as possible, like this, or playing it surgically, I guess, that's what you could call it. Shooting just the problematic NPCs out of the way. Okay, let's try to get some of those boxes at least. Yeah, we miss 1 box, but that's okay. Let's at least survive. That's a little bit more important, and I'm really lucky that I didn't get stunned there. Oh, this stunner. Oh my god, it's 0 HP. That is awesome. Let's again play this careful. Yes, you guys shot. Let me get my meds. Alright, well. I'm not sure where that stunner went, to be honest, but I don't mind his gun. Well, if this isn't the funniest end to a page, then I don't know what is. Yeah, so we did get some. I did miss 1 box, I guess. We didn't get any Crimson's necklaces though, so that's a little bit of a pity. But hey, at least we survived. That's definitely a good job in itself. And we got 10 goblin skulls actually. That's really good, and 4 goblin dolls and 1 Santa Claus gloves. That's also a pretty good bounty, so awesome. And yeah, as you can see, this loot is a lot better than the page 25s, which we bought earlier, and we actually purposely planned it out so that we didn't have any page 25s left at this time anymore, because since we have the page 41 right now, I don't ever see a reason to play a page 25 again, only for challenges, but there's no reason to play challenges on this account, simply because we have one goal and we want to reach that as soon as possible, so no fooling around. Alright, let's get into the next page. Alright, and we've actually started to do some bossing. I'll show you why in a second. But yeah, let's first finish off these NPCs. We actually got some great loot. We had 2 shamans and we got a necklace from both of them. And we got a pickaxe from the boss, so that should be 2 Crimson's necklaces. And potentially level up. Nope, not yet. We must be really close though. We got 2 Crimson's necklaces and even 1 goblin skull, so yeah, that's great. Why we started to do some bossing is because I wasn't able to play a lot this week, unfortunately. So that's why we actually at this time only have 1 hour and 39 minutes left on the Ring of Karma. So we will try to do as many bosses as we can within this time span. We have 28 goblin dolls left and 27 goblin skulls. Of course, this amount can always change slightly, because while you're doing fake goblin king, you can get some dolls and skulls back. Let's do the XP check and see at what we're at. 90%, yeah, so we're close to a level up, and yes, without further ado, let's continue to do some bosses. Alright, and that's the level up to level 42. Let's see what the spoils of this fake goblin king is. Or 1 goblin doll. Yeah, that was the 3rd fake goblin king, and let's get into the next one. Fake goblin king number 4. And that's Fake Goblin King number 4. Right, we ended this boss on quite low HP. Got a little bit unlucky during the boss. But we did get lucky with a Crimson's necklace actually, so let's hope we don't die here. Alright, yes. Awesome, and we got a Goblin Skull, my bad. So yeah, so we actually got a full Goblin King here in items, and when we have 10 necklaces, we will start to do some Goblin Kings, and we are at 8 right now. Alright, let's go. And that's Goblin King number 5. Alright, and that's a Crimson's necklace. Apparently I've been counting all wrong the past few Fake Goblin Kings, so this is, if I'm correct, Fake Goblin King number 8. Yeah, and we got a Crimson's necklace actually, so that is our 10th Crimson's necklace. I just wanted to show we have 1 hour and 2 minutes left, so a little bit over 1 hour. With that, let's get into the Goblin Kings. Alright, let's do this. Alright, that's the first Goblin King skull. Alright, that's next Goblin King. Unfortunately, no good loot. Alright, unfortunately the sound bugged. Okay, almost died there. Unfortunately the sound bugged, so I have to restart to make that work again. But yeah, that's the next Goblin King down. Let's see what the loot is. Hey, we got another Goblin King skull. So yeah, we will definitely play some Thunder Goblin Kings. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah, and I think this is our 3rd Goblin King skull, so let's check. Yes, 3, and let's check how much time we have left. 26 minutes. I actually took a break in between, and I failed even a few bosses because yeah, so some bad luck, some really bad play, honestly. But we have 3 Goblin King skulls and 3 Crimson's necklaces left, so I'll restart real quick and we will do some Thunder Goblin Kings after that. Right. Alright, and we're back, so yeah, let's go. Thunder Goblin King. This is the layout, nothing has changed. Ooh, I'm glad I checked this because I can take off the head and actually equip the sacrifice. I think that's the best bet. Ooh, maybe then, yeah, okay, never mind, I can still wear the head. Fortunately, this beautiful gold head, golden head of ours, we can still wear that while equipping the sacrifice, which is the strongest damage sword, so that will be great for swording the Thunder Goblin King. And yes, we have the 2 machine guns. Okay, I'm checking the inventory way too much. Let's go. Alright, we actually had a Pompo. We managed to just kill it. Oh, please, yes. And it's time to empty all our ammo on the boss. We didn't get super lucky with the ammo, so yeah, we'll just try to see what we have. We have 5 clips and only just 1 starter machine gun clip in the machine gun itself right now. Alright, let's get it. Alright, and that was all our ammo. So, time to do some sorting. Fortunately, we have the sacrifice this time. So, I hope that will save quite some time. This is the first Thunder Goblin King that we're playing where we actually have the sacrifice. So, let's see how much faster it actually is. Alright, and that's the end. It actually feels quite a bit faster, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really glad that we have the sacrifice. We can of course not do the double ground slash with it, but the single ground slash into the DBF is great. Let's see what item we get. We get a turn page 65. That's a little bit unfortunate because we can also get that from the Goblin King. Yeah, and needless to say, we are still searching for that befamed Thunder's machine gun. Alright, let's get into the next one. Alright, and that's the last bit of ammo that we had. And so it's time to sword. Alright, see you at the end. Alright, and that's another Thunder Goblin King down. And let's see what the loot is. I really hope we still have our Ring of Karma, that it didn't expire yet. And we get a Goblin King's X. Alright. And yeah, again, let's see if we still have the Ring of Karma. I really hope we do. Then it got planned out pretty well. And yes, we still do, otherwise we would have gotten a message that it has expired. Yeah, we only have 5 minutes remaining. Generally it takes us about at least 10 minutes to complete one other Thunder Goblin King, and we still have the items for one more. So we will definitely play another one, but we cannot actually... yeah, it will expire before we actually complete it. I'm not sure how that does it with XP, by the way, if you still get the added XP, if it expires during the game that you're playing. Yeah, I'm not sure, but actually the thing that I wanted to show you is that it's smart, bounty-wise, to, let's unequip it and go to the shop, to sell it, because basically what will happen in 5 minutes is that it will expire and we will not get any bounty back from it anyway, and it will just disappear. So this basically works for every disappearing item. In this game there are not a lot of disappearing items, only this Ring of Karma and the QL3 plus 10% quest gear items, which plus 10% XP quest gear items, which are pretty rare. Doesn't happen too often, and I don't think they have a high bounty value anyway. By the time you are able to acquire those, so by the time you are able to complete those bosses with your team, you probably won't need the small amount of bounty anyway. But for the Ring of Karma, this is actually a pretty common thing, because basically you buy this often and you will resell it. I mean, it will expire within a week every time, and by that time you probably still need bounty, which, and if you look at the ring, it sells for 12.5k. I'm not sure, it says 5 minutes left still, but I'm not sure how much it actually has left, so maybe, yeah, 4 minutes, okay, we don't have to hurry up that much, but yeah, so it sells for 12.5k, and that's actually, of course, I don't have to explain that, I guess, better than it just disappearing out of our inventory. So yeah, we can just sell the item right now and we got 12.5k back. And then we can just buy the new one. I won't do that right now because I plan to do a page 41 spree soon, which is great for items, but it's not great for XP. We should make use of the Ring of Karma while we're doing bosses. So when we have a lot of items, then we should buy the Ring of Karma. That's why I plan to do, we have to buy more page 41s, but a page 41 spree, and after that, when we have a good amount of items, then we can buy the Ring of Karma again and do a lot of bosses. That's basically the best method for leveling up. Alright, and with that I would say let's get into this last Thunder Goblin King and let's beat it. Alright. Alright, and here we are at the website, the OSGunZ website, as you can see. And if we look for our name, Quest Solo only, we're number 48 on the list, and we have a total of 130 boss kills. This is the number which is actually important, 9. It is the number of TGK kills, which is Thunder Goblin King. Yes, as you can see, like that. So we have 10, if we complete the next boss, which is coming up, then we have 10 Thunder Goblin King kills. That would be halfway the drop rate, because as you probably know, the Thunder's machine gun has a drop rate of 5%, which is 1 in 20, so that would bring us halfway on the drop rate, I guess. But yeah, we would still love to get that page, love to get that item, and after that we will page. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, let's go. Alright, and we actually have a Pompo this round, and I just wanted to say, as you see, I equipped the pumpkin mask. Actually, the last outfit that we were wearing this entire episode, and maybe even some parts of last episode with the golden goblin head. It really stinks. Like it really doesn't look that good in my opinion. But yeah, we gotta switch up the outfit every time. It's no Halloween, but this is one of the better hats, I guess. We can switch the head around a little bit, but I'll probably go with this. I'm really looking forward to when we have some more quest gear and clothes, that is, to play with. I probably won't ever buy some clothes from the shops, just so you know, because yeah, there's no point. We're better off spending that bounty on pages or Ring of Karmas, or even eventually QL3 encyclopedias. So, alright, we are gonna empty this ammo on the boss, and we will be sorting it to death, and I'll see you there. Alright. Alright, and that's the 10th Goblin King of the account killed. Let's see what item we get. Hope that we can get lucky anytime soon. This is a Goblin King's X. Again, we are stacking those up, I guess. It's the most common drop, so it's not weird to get that, but it would be awesome to get the Thunder's Machine Gun soon. And that's also the level up to level 43. Awesome, we made good use, well, not the best, but decent use of the Ring of Karma that we had. We have 6 Goblin King's X's right now. Yeah, awesome. Still no Thunder's Machine Gun, but we will probably buy a lot of page 41s. Matter of fact, we will do that right now. Let's see. Let's buy something like 20, and that will also yeah, show what we will do the next episode. Alright, and with this, we're ending episode 12, and see you next episode. Peace out.